Students in Washington County had the chance to learn about different fields of engineering at an event at Marietta College this morning. Our Chase Campbell reports.
Building Bridges to Careers hosted its Discover Engineering Day at Marietta College's Gathering Place Friday morning. The event offered local high school students the opportunity to learn about and do hands-on activities related to disciplines including petroleum, mechanical, and materials engineering. BB2C Education Engagement Specialist Emily Bentley says the event allows students to learn about fields and local industries they might not be exposed to otherwise.
Our kids know what they know and they don't know what they don't know. So even with a buzzword like engineering, oftentimes our students don't understand that there are multiple types of engineering that are, within that field overall. So Discover Engineering Day is a great opportunity for our kids to learn about the specifics of different types of engineering, but also what specific industries and employers are locally available for those options.
Warren Local High School junior Hallie Witt says the Discover Engineering Day was a great learning experience.
I really love engineering. I go to Career Center for Electricity, and I really enjoy the engineering side of things, and that's what I want to go into. And I think that today can really help guide and direct students like me to find, what necessarily niche place in engineering we want to go.
Witt says it's also eye-opening for her peers who may not be aware of all the opportunities a career in engineering can offer in the Mid-Ohio Valley.
I think a lot of kids my age think you have to go somewhere, you have to move to get a good job but I think it really allows us to see there's so many opportunities in the area we live in.
The Discover Engineering Day was sponsored by PSE. PSE Manager of Distribution, Planning, and Studies, Sean Kufel, says connecting with high schoolers and talking about the various opportunities in engineering in the region is good for the students and the industry alike. He says the hands-on activities at the Discover Engineering Day, which included building electrical circuits, help make the students more engaged and enthusiastic.
We know in past versions of this event, the best reviews always come to the activities where they can build something, and especially when they can take something home. So we wanted them to be able to build something with their hands, get a little bit of an idea of engineering principles without really realizing that they're doing it, and then have something they can take home and remember what they did today.
37 students registered for the event in total. BB2C has hosted other Discover Days focused on topics including careers in mental health services and entrepreneurship. In Marietta, Chase Campbell, WTAP News.